Greetings everyone, this is Vaza here, and welcome back to retro games that I used to play as a child. In this video, Ken's Labyrinth. This game with this image. Whoa.
Welcome to Ken's Labyrinth.
Why, thank you, Monsieur Ken Silverman, 1993. This is another contender for one of the very first video games that I ever played, because this is on a DOS machine. I had to download DOSBox with the original ROM. I didn't even know what you call it for it. Apparently Ken's original website is still on the internet, which is where I downloaded it from. I didn't even know that was possible. I wonder how old Ken is now after all of these years, you know. This is not a shareware, do not distribute. Well, GG unlucky, I have this game anyway. There are 3 episodes. I strictly remember the first one. I think I got like 1 or 2 levels on the episode 2, but I died very quickly, so I never got to see much more. Either that or it was a demo version or something. It may have actually been a demo version, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, let us play. Episode 1. Search for Sparky. Do not touch me, easy mode, or ouch! Hard mode. I'm gonna do easy mode. Because, yes. Entering floor 1, volume 1, once upon a time. You awake in a strange world. One intention is burned in your mind: to escape from this place and save the earth from destruction. It won't be easy. To view the full story for this episode, please look under the story menu. Okay, let's do that then. How do I do that? Do I have to press escape? There we go. Help. Okay, there's arrow keys. I'll tell you about them later. Story. Search for Sparky. The fate of the planet Earth is in your hands. The scientific community on the planet Zogar has been searching the universe for the alien races capable of providing them with worthy entertainment. Of course, their entertainment consists of placing specimens from alien races together into a dangerous labyrinth. Some have been extremely intelligent, but were lacking in physical skills. Others were great warriors, but lacked the intelligence needed to solve the clever traps invented by the Zogarians. In an attempt to keep the universe clean, the planets containing races whose specimens could not solve the labyrinth have had their molecular structure reconfigured into coal that fuels the stoves which make red jelly that Zogarians love on their bagels and toast. The Zogarians are led by an infinitely evil and ugly creature simply named Ken. You'll find out more about him in episode 3. By cover of night, the Zogarians traveled to Earth and picked up a representative of Earth's most intelligent beings. So now they've got your dog Sparky. After a thorough interrogation of Sparky, the Zogarians found out that dogs, in addition to being great companions, are the universe's most highly intelligent beings to have been conducting experiments on humans for years. While most of those experiments consisted of things like convincing humans to throw balls to them over and over again, the Zogarians nonetheless became fearful of canine intelligence. Instead of testing Sparky, who is obviously smart enough to escape their traps, they decided it would be safer for them to merely lock him up and get his human master for their experiment. Of course, that's you, isn't it? Now, they've secretly brought you to Zogar and you're being tested on behalf of the human race. You will be judged by your performance in the danger-filled labyrinth. So far, 26 civilizations have been tested in the labyrinth and 26 planets have become fuel for the jelly makers. In addition to having the fate of your planet in your hands, you probably should also search for Sparky while you're here because you'll need him to finish the game. By the way, on top of the labyrinth is the spectators box, where all leaders of the Zogar Imperial Empire have been watching and they may sometimes shout insults down at you. God damn, that was a lot of story. Ordering info, page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. That's all there is to it. Credits. Maker Ken Silverman, artwork Mikko Iho, and also Andrew Carter. Those are the 3 main people that made the game, and also some special thanks to some of those guys down there. And Mark for the voice of Sparky. Okay, well, let us begin, shall we, after that whole monologue. We are in Ken's Labyrinth. We need to complete the labyrinth and not become alien food. Map. You get to see you're over here. You're the blinking square. If you go further away, you see yourself going further away. Graphically, it's very similar to Doom. United States is on the map, by the way. Why? I don't know. Because we're from Earth, I guess. And this is the entire map. If you take a quick close look, you can see, whoa, there's things around. There's also some, like, this bit and that bit through here for some reason, and there's bits and bobs are all around. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Anyway, maps are very important. You should probably take a look at them. This is the thirst map of the game. What you see on the ground is food. If you take damage, you can eat food to regain your health. Welcome. You can press space to open the doors. There's also enemies. That over there is a gate. Your shots cannot... Oh, your shots can go through it. What? I still don't know what purpose this thing serves, to be honest. Stop. Okay, well anyway. There's also this here. If you drink this, you will slowly, 1 pixel per second, regain your health. I say nay, goodbye. There are secret walls, and there's coins behind them. You get 1 cent every time you pick up one of those things. As a child, I thought that looked like a... pie or something along those lines. Maybe a meat patty or something, I don't know. Just anything except what it actually is. Ah, hello spider, how are you doing? Goodbye spider. What is my shot even supposed to be? It's a weird... Is that the jelly that people are talking about? Cold soda, 25C. I don't have 25C. Ah, there's things that are cheaper. Apples, potions, cloaks, lightning, jelly bomb, starburst, missile, and compass. Apple gives you health. Purple potion, green, I'll talk about them later, I guess. Lightning, I have no idea what it does or how to use it. Jelly bomb is your main weapon. Starburst bounces back. Missiles, I've never even used, so I don't know what they do. Compass, you will get for free later on. They show you the map orientation, you know. The regular old normal stuff. Ooh, gambling. Whoa, that's crazy. Let's gamble. Let's go gambling. I actually won. Crazy. Anyway, let me go ahead and quickly save the game. Because you can save Scummit. Oh, by the way, you see there's a save here? That's because I recorded for 3 hours. Or so I thought, until I realized that I wasn't recording at all. I definitely did not want to end myself at the end of that. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, you can... Oh, you can press enter to make the HUD go away, by the way. That's something you can do. Let's gamble some more. I did not win, which means I get to load game from this. And continue on playing like nothing ever happened. And yes, it does work. You can get infinite money this way. It just works. Right, well, someone already ate this food. This pole is very wide. You cannot go past it, even though you're, like, not even close to it anymore. The pole is off screen, but it still exists. Is this a stump or a stool, or what even is this? I genuinely don't know. Oh, if you try to interact with something that's nothing, it does a burp. Hello, spider. Goodbye, spider. Goodbye, spider. These things cannot be destroyed, nor can this. And there is a golden key. Golden key useful for golden doors. You know, even though I failed my initial recording, it's actually nice because I spent a lot of the game just like doing nonsense. Oh, these are ventilators, by the way, and they, for some reason in this DOSBox, they lag your game to smithereens. I don't get it either. Ah, hello. This is a little guy. They have a projectile. They shoot them at you, and then you die. Well, take damage at the very least. That's the exit. We don't want to go there yet. There's a silver key, but we can't go through it because we don't have a silver key. And now we do have a silver key. coin, coin. Let's go through the key, and also you get to keep your keys. And now you see you get regained your health. And there's more here to explore. Ken's Labyrinth. We saw there's something behind here, right? Oh no, it was this one right here. There we go. Door. And one more coin. 8 coins. I'm gonna need 1 extra coin, however, so I'm gonna go back gambling for un momentum. Okay, there we go. Gambling. Let me quickly save the game and gamble away. Finally, I spent like a whole minute trying to get 1 coin profit. Jesus Christ. The game was not having my luck. It says exit on the ceiling. The ceiling is very uniform color. I always thought the ceiling was like non-existent. Like I thought the ceiling was not a ceiling. I thought it was an open ceiling. This wall takes 2 shots to break for some reason. I don't get it either. I mean, let me show you that, yo, you can pick up coin and also heal yourself with apples. 10 coins. I open the door and I get 1 extra coin in case I really want. And we can take a look at the map again. We have seen everything there is to see on this map, I think. Is that a something over there? Actually, I don't know. It's probably a nothing, but you never know. Although on the map you can see there's stuff on the sides here. Whoa. Blam. Blam. And there's also something behind this wall which takes 2 shots. What the hell is this? I can't shoot this. I'm okay. I still to this day have no idea what to do about this. Actually, hold on, let me Google this real quick. Yeah, I didn't find much immediately, so I'm gonna just leave this be. If you know how to open this, maybe you need like a rocket thing or something, I don't know. The third weapon. Speaking of which, if you press F1, F2, F3, you switch between weapons if you had any. Also, you can hold down right control and strafe instead of switching your camera view. I'm gonna use that at some point, although generally, as a child, I did not even know the strafing ability existed. Okay, so after recording, I figured out the answer. What you're supposed to do is grab onto a purple potion right here, and then run for it. Remember how a purple potion allows you to shoot through walls? Yeah, let's do exactly that. Let's shoot through the walls. And that is what it's all about. So you see enemies here. There's a bat on the left, some green goblin guy in the middle, and whatever that thing is on the right side. I don't even know what the thing is. Some new enemy. There's also more enemies here. There's shadow guy. I don't even know what that thing. Plankton. Some guy. And then we got a hole and an 8-ball and the ghost guy. So this is basically just like showcasing future enemies that come in the game. Little enemy showcase. That is all there is to it. Let us move on to the next level, shall we?
Nice job.
Thank you. Entering floor 2, Bat Cave. This floor is filled with bats. They camouflage very well, so look out. There is an extensive network of secret passages in this floor. All of them are connected to each other. They are filled with power-ups, so be on the lookout. It calls them power-ups, but they're more like, I guess they are power-ups. They're temporary power-ups. They're not like upgrades. They don't stick around forever. You begin here. This is the only map in the level, I think. So you see there is pathways there. There's more pathways up here. And there's also this area with lots of circles. This map ain't too bad. However, what is bad is the fact that there is a ghost. Leave. That ghost guy is dangerous. They shoot a lot of balls. You cannot kill them. You can try your hardest, but it won't work. So just ignore them. By which I mean just like run away. Close the door behind them so they don't come after you. Alright, well anyway. There's bats in this level. They're not too bad. They just fly. That's what they're known to do. Bats, they are known to fly around. What's behind these doors, huh? Do I want to know? This first one has a bottomless pit. Let me actually show you what happens when you fall down it. You die. Whoa, crazy, I know. Falling down a pit means you die. In my video games, the bat, it wanted my ass. Let me strafe. Okay. That's bad. Do not want to be a part of that, probably. Probably? Okay, yeah, no, we're just gonna leave. This one has something behind it. Ah, it has a lightning bolt. Lightning fork. I still, to this day, have no idea what this is or how to use it. Because it's not written on my... this. It doesn't exist. There's no F4 button. I genuinely have no idea how to use that. So if anyone knows anything, please tell me. Because I am legitimately curious myself as well. There's one more ghost guy behind there. I think they're called ghosts, pretty sure. 1 coin. Worth. I guess. I am low on health. Anyway, even though I had one like failed recording session because I somehow did not press the record button, even though I literally did a test recording as well, and there I did press record. I don't get how that happened. It's actually quite nice that I was a little bit mad initially, but genuinely it's not the worst thing, because I spent my first recording session just being completely clueless and not knowing what I'm doing. There's a spider, isn't there? It's gonna come after me right now. No? I thought there would be. Never mind. There's nothing else around these corners, I know that for a fact. I spent the first run being very clueless, going around all the places. And the vast amount of time was just spent lingering around, doubling back towards the map, looking at that again, and then just searching for secrets. Because I wanted to show everything. Ah! Purple potion. I did not know what a purple potion does when I first played this. Purple potion not only makes you shoot... That's an extra life, by the way. Purple potion not only shoots... Oh. Okay. Why? I didn't know that existed. Genuinely, I did not know that existed. So, purple potion... Purple potion not only allows you to shoot through walls, but also it allows... Where am I? Didn't I go through here just now? Where? Okay, I don't know where I am. I thought there was another path around here somewhere. Do I just walk through? I think I just walked through. Yeah, there we go. There's no breaking wall. That's what confused me. There we go. Just delete all the spiders. Goodbye. Eat some apples. They keep the doctors away. What was I saying again? I was saying something about it. Something. Ah, yeah. Purple potion. Not only does it... When you grab a purple potion, they increase your damage, but by like... I think 40 or 50%. And they also allow you to shoot through walls, and you also take less damage whenever you get shot, I think. Maybe you also get extra... I don't know. I think that's all of them, though. You shoot through walls, and you get extra damage, and you take less damage. Purple potion, pretty good. At least it will become good later on. Right now, it's a little bit useless, because everything dies in one hit anyway. I guess it helps you shoot through walls, which is nice. And also, it allows you to take less damage. I think from projectiles only. I don't think it's physical, because physical you take permanent damage as long as you're inside of them. Do not be inside of them. Genuinely, if you're inside an enemy, you're going to take damage, you know. So, don't do it. I can guarantee you will take damage when you're inside an enemy. Right, well, now we get to the circle area where we are running around in circles. There is this here. Ah, silver key. I think silver key was around the path that I was at before. And I need that to get the golden key. So this is what shoot this wall does. That's what we saw in World 1 in episode... yeah, Area 1. board 1, it says. On the bottom left, it says board 1. So, I mean, it would have said board 1 on board 1. Now it says board 2 because we're in board 2. Whoa. Crazy. We're in board 2, which means we're in board 2. No way. Anyway, this is where the golden key goes, and that's also where the exit is. I'm gonna quickly clear out this room because I think there might be one additional coin in this here spider-filled room. Maybe? There was one in the other one. No, there's not. Okay, the rooms have been cleared out. In that case, let's open the golden key and go to the golden palace. Okay. One thing this game does have is permanent damage. Like if you were to go into the next room after the staircase.
Nice job.
Thank you. If you were to go past this, you were... Okay, wait. It's floor 3, fence bound. You may find that you are at a locked door with no key. If so, backtrack until you find it. This board is pretty straightforward. You don't need any hints. Ah, okay. Oh, okay, hi. We've got guys. Hi. How's it going? How are you doing? What in the absolute fuck even are you? Are you a goblin head? I think you're a blue goblin head. Beware. Ah, the ending is right there. For us. Down. We can't go down. That's where we came from. That is part of the labyrinth. What's through this door? Door number 1 leads us to Pain Town Pain Pants. Ah, silver key. Useful. Yeah, so, ventilators, they make your game big lag. Like, I have to hold down my left button for like a solid 0.2 seconds before it finally turns me. And I think there's nothing else here. Yeah, no, there's nothing else there. Or is there? This is a portal, a warp. It's, as a child, I always thought this was scary because it teleports you to weird places you don't want to be a part of. Whoa, I'm here now. I'm in the food room. Let me eat some food. There is nothing else in this room. Genuinely, there's nothing else here. Yeah, I know. Anyway, now we go back. We explored that room. There was nothing there for us, so we can just move on with our lives. Wait a minute. This feels a little bit mirrored, doesn't it? That's weird. I'm sure it's perfectly normal. Nothing to worry about. Okay, these ventilators make my brain ache. There we go. Oh, another silver key. I think this might be the only level in the game that has 2 silver keys, maybe. Oh, and the enemies have respawn as... quote-unquote respawn as well. Everything's mirrored. Beware. I can delete that and go through. I can go to the end. Let's go. Nope. You're stuck. Whether you want to or not, you are stuck here. However, there is another door here. It leads you to something. Stop. Okay. Anyway, there's more stuff here. You can get a purple potion, which does like nothing. Oh, you see, you can shoot through walls. Case in point right there. There's a coat. Yeah, there we go. Coat. So the gray coat makes you invulnerable to damage. Straight up, you can walk through stuff and you don't take damage. And that is pretty cool. Through this door, by the way, there is nothing much. There's a map. We're not gonna look at that yet. Because when I wanna go through here, there's 2 enemies. And that's about it. This says do not enter. Okay, and that is basically everything there is here. The map is on the left side when you come through here. Remember that. Now let's go back through the portal one more time. Through the lag maze. I'll see you on the other side. Do I take less damage because I'm lagging? I wonder if I do. I hope I do. Because goddamn, I am low on health now. I hope I get lots of food to heal myself. Okay, let me go through here. Delete this guy. And there's another map. Right, so we have explored. We spawned here. We went through this portal. Arrived here. Had a little room. Then we went back and spawned all the way out this way instead. We went through the fake area. You see how this area over here is like a copy of this, but sideways? Yeah, that's why. There was this area over here with all this stuff, good stuff. And now we're back here. Now we can just go hold right and get lots of goodies, and then you can go to the end normally. I have a pretty good memory of all this stuff because I played it like 2 days ago exactly. The day before yesterday. Because yesterday I played some other game because I had a bit less time on my hands. In fact, in my first recording session, I didn't even read the story on the homepage because I was like, man, walls of text? I don't care. Bat, can you stop dodging? I don't like your dodging. Your dodging is cringe because it allows you to live longer than I want you to live. I want you to die. So die faster, please. Thank you kindly, good sir. Okay, door leads me to more enemies, as they do. However, before we do that... Blam. This took me a while to find. It gives you Iron Coat, which gives you invulnerability. This gives you ability to shoot through walls. There's more doors here. More door. This opens up a door and you can blast through that. What does this open up to? Wow, more coats. That's actually quite nice. I am low on health. I could use some power-ups, you know. And we're back in this room with the enemies. Destroy you and you. There we go. Destroy you because I can. Silver key. I can go through here already. There is a map in this room with nothing much else here. Well, I would say that, but I know there's more behind there. And one more purple potion, which... I found it very hard to use purple potion in its intended way when I first played it. Not gonna lie. Wasn't there like something this way? Wasn't there? No? Okay. Just double checking, you know. Because I thought there was for some reason. I don't know why. When you grab multiple power-ups, they do stack. By which I mean like they stack time-wise. It lasts longer. That's what it means when stacking. It doesn't give you double damage or anything, it stacks like normal time-wise. It just adds extra time on top, that's what it means. Golden key, that's exactly what I wanted. Let's now go back all the way. You know, now that I really think about it, there's been like no food in this game anywhere. Actually, there was one behind the portal just a little bit. But that was it, so there were like 4 foods and there's no more. And I'm not gonna go through there again because, well... It's through ventilators. I would have to go through ventilators. 2 of them even to get that. Ah, hello. Ow. Ah, I can show you here. You can heal by doing the healing. However, you can also go through here. I am taking my chances. This is an extra weapon. This makes you shoot faster. The cooldown between shots is faster, that is. Oh boy, there, you can go through that ventilator as well. This is gonna... be a fun time. Well, I'm okay. Here we go. Oh boy. Okay, how screwed am I? Ah, I'm not too screwed. I have to get a lot of upgrades. There we go. Get all of the I guess this is the upgrade area. The place with all of the upgrades. Someone already drank that potion. Let's just go on while we still have this ability to walk through enemies and not take any damage, and also ability to shoot through walls. Good ability to have. Okay, my shots, they are not landing because the rotating is quite rotating. I know I can take I can now take damage. Do these blue guys only shoot me if I am like far away from them? They don't appear to shoot when I'm near them. Can I shoot through walls and get the enemies? Maybe. There's one enemy. I thought I would be able to shoot the enemies. Never mind. Maybe I can, but I just did it wrong. I definitely can shoot those guys though. Okay, there we go. Delete enemies. There we go. 1 of them, 2 of them. I got both of the enemies. There were 2 blue guys. 3 blue guys, and they are all dead now. I can show you here. The shot goes through the walls. Quite crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
Nice job.
Thank you. Right, well, happy hackers, the warp zone is the only route to the end of this floor. Go through the warp several times because it leads to many different places. If you want to go on to the next room that the warp leads to, just re-enter the warp. It teaches us what we already knew. Also, this music. It goes so hard. You retain your purple potion between areas. That's crazy. It would have been a great time to use purple potion against that guy because that robot normally takes 2 shots, but with the purple potion it takes only 1 shot. It's much faster and you are less likely to take damage. Spider room. With a map at the end that we will get a quick look at in a second, by which I mean like literally right now, that's it. This is a big old chunky boy map. We're using every single pixel on the map. We begin on the bottom right, we first go around all of this, and then we go right side through all of that. I'll show you what the map, well, I know what to do already because I've played through this already. So does not come as a surprise to me. I'm gonna kill every enemy. I don't think I need to, but I will. Why are you here? I'm gonna close the door. Because that speeds up my frame rate. Because that's just the way that the game works. Enemies that want me dead. A commonplace in all the video games. Is not unique to this particular one. The lamps in the ceiling, they look very weird. Because I always thought that the ceiling did not exist and it was just an open air room. So when I saw these, I was like, whoa, why are there lamps floating in the air? My child me had a hard time interpreting video games. Delete this guy. Open all the doors, because why not? Blam blam. Take some health, because God knows I need it. By the way, there is an extra health button. You can press backspace to lose half of your score, and then you regain some of your health. And yes, you can stack it all the way till 0. If you have 1000 points and you use it to go down to 500, then 250, then 125, and then I don't know if it like rounds up or down, but anyway. Golden key is what I need here, and golden key is not something I have. Let's go look for one. Hopefully we find one. Isn't there? Okay. I was gonna say, isn't there like something that I can really use here? Turns out not. I thought there was like a purple potion here or something. I don't know why. Is my memory incorrect? Maybe. Those robots look funky. They have a bit in their front that moves left and right to really make it look like a robot. I don't know why that's like something that people used to represent robots. Just bits and bobs moving forwards and backwards, that's all. Yo, spider, be gone. Destroy this wall. You know what? I'm gonna destroy this wall. The wall, it has been destroyed. Now, let's destroy some robots. Ow. Let's destroy you as well real quick, because I despise you. There we go. There's another door here you can spend money for. It literally does nothing. In fact, I will show you the opposite side of the door in like 20 seconds. Destroy this robot, get my golden key, and then get out of here. Ah, hello, Speeder. How you do, Speeder? Hope you're doing great, Speeder. Why do I call it Speeder? I don't know. I think one of my friends, Fish, said Speeder, and I've been saying it ever since. That's my reason why. Lots of spiders. There we go, and this is the opposite side of the door. It literally does nothing. I wasted $10 for no reason in my thirst run. It was a little bit sad, but you know what? You live and you learn in life. Alright, back in this room with lots of golden gates. They all lead to the same place, but that doesn't matter too much. There's more robots behind me, I know that for a fact. Yeah, there we go. Blam, blam. I thought your range in this game was far shorter than what you think it might be. I'm gonna open all the doors because why the hell not? I can, so I will. Destroy robot before it destroys me. There we go. That's all the robots gone. Destroy this to get silver key. Yo. Ah, and there's some health. I desperately need this. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Now let's go back to the beginning of the game where we initially started. Alright, we are back. That's where the map is. In fact, I can show you. We explored everything that's like over here. All of this part of the map has been explored. Now we go to the right and then around here and then we go to other places or something. We'll figure it out. In fact, silver key is what leads us to the portal. Portal leads us to the end of this particular map. I don't want to go there yet. I want to explore the other place. Why? No particular reason. I just want to. You can't stop me. By the time you see this video, I've already done it and it's in the video, so you're gonna have to sit through this along with me unless you don't want to watch the video, in which case you can just click off. Like, what are you doing, bro? Destroy all these guys. Destroy this guy as well. What is... There's something here, right? Ah, apple and purple potion. Purple potion is gonna be extremely good. There's something more behind here, right? Yeah. Another apple and a cloak. I wish I got the cloak first. Cloak more useful. Can I make use of this while I'm here? Just shoot through the walls. Okay, I didn't hit anything. If you have the purple potion, you should probably try to make use of it by shooting through walls and maybe accidentally hitting some enemies. You might not hit them, but anyway, walk through this wall. I have walked through that wall. Whoa. Blam, blam, blam. There we go. This room leads us to lots of walk-through walls, and they lead you to lots of spiders. You can get 2 spiders in one shot, by the way, if you try real hard, apparently. I don't know how I did it last time, but you can do it. I think you have to, like, really accurately shoot these guys. Like, okay, that wasn't it. No, that wasn't it. Maybe, okay. I don't know how to do... Ah, there we go. I got 2 in 1. You saw that right there. The spiders, I'm gonna get some extra points because why the hell not? I just want to kill all the enemies, you know? I think as a child, I also did that every single time. Just because, you know, I like the idea of killing everything before it has the chance to kill me. Purple potion. Let's use this while we can. Let's go to the end of the hallway, kill some robots, or at least dismantle them. Blast a skull through their hole. That's what I say. Destroy all of them. Okay. I think my shot lost its double damage mid-air. That was a bit unlucky, but oh well. There's a coin here. I remember that even initially. That's just something that stuck around with me for some reason. And here, battle bye-bye, wall bye-bye. God damn. That's a lot of nenemies. Why do I call them nenemies? Did I like get them from somewhere? It's not my own thing, I know that for a fact. Either that or it is my own thing and I'm not giving myself enough credit. I genuinely don't know which one is the right one. Alright, let's get all of these upgrades that I will never use because there's nothing to use them on. All the enemies are dead. I should have like gone to the room immediately, rushed there. But I did not, and such, I don't get to use them. Let's go back to the portal. Alright, there we go. Portal. Stage 4 portal. Go through portal once. Whoa, I am here now. Oh boy. Ah, it's this area with lots of robots. Actually, I'm glad I have this upgrade. Without this upgrade, I would be taking damage right now, but I'm not taking damage because I have this upgrade. Whoa. Delete all of these guys before they delete me. Delete that guy at the end of the hallway as well. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, and 2. And I think that's every single one of them. Yeah, I think that's so. There we go. Coin. There is a door here that you can open. But I'm gonna choose to save my coins because I literally... Ow. Ow. Okay, well, anyway. Through that coin door is one singular cloak and a health pack, which I really do not need. So let's just go through this area again. And now I am at the end of the game. Well, at the end of this particular floor. I feel like this playthrough has gone... Okay, I am a bit too forward. I feel like this playthrough has gone much more smoothly than my previous one. The previous one I spent a lot of time on doing various bits and bobs. Here, I'm just kind of going for it, and it's working out. It's quite nice. Alright, well, there's a portal, and there is exit.
Nice job.
Thank you. Find direction. Floor 5. There are many secret passages in this floor, most of them within other secret passages. Secret passages within secret passages. The only effective way to get rid of 8 balls is to have them fall down a hole. Also be sure to get the compass because it is found only on this floor. Only on this floor. That's what I meant by the compass you get for free. It takes a while. In fact, it's right over there. You can see through the pillars, that little platter on plate looking thing on the floor. This map has lots of pathways, but it's not too big of an issue. There's nothing too dangerous here, other than the 8 balls and this guy. This level introduces naked men. If you like naked men, this floor is for you. If you don't like naked men, well, I'm sorry to say, but you're gonna be surrounded by naked men. Oh, this spider got me last time as well. Where the hell did it come from? It like heat-seeking missile me through the wall or something. I don't get it either. Isn't there? Yeah, there is. I was gonna say, I remember something somewhere. Okay, lots of apples. It's just for me. Thank you, I'll take all of those. Get my cloak, and now I can deal with these enemies without taking any damage. Hopefully, at the very least. Let's just rush through these areas. Hi, how are you doing? Having a great time? Do you like being naked? I mean, they have to, because if they didn't like being naked, they wouldn't be naked. So clearly they like being naked. Ah, not double, is it double damage? I think it's 50% damage. Like, if I can get one of those naked guys to spawn right now. Ow. Those are not naked guys, those are spiders. The naked guys, they take, how many shots normally? 3. But, with the purple potion, they take 2 shots. Which means... Okay, you spawned a little too late for me. I would have preferred if you came earlier. Ah, there we go, a little health. Go around here for 1 additional coin. I think that's basically all that's like around here. Now I get to go all the way to my compass that I deserve. Where is it? Ah, right there. Get my compass. There we go. The compass basically shows you north, south, east, and west. That's what compasses do, and they align perfectly with the map. You see, the map is to the south down, and we are facing south, so it adds up. The compass really is not the most useful item in this game, but you can have it, and it's cool to have at the very least if you really want it or need it, or... You might feel disoriented in this game, you know? There is a lot of game to be had, and it was one of the very first 3D games in the on the market. Was it free when it released? I don't know. I assume it was free. I genuinely don't know. I had this game on my DOSBox when I got it, but not my DOSBox because I was too young to even know that I owned things. So I just played it on the DOSBox that existed. That's all I did. The game got there somehow. Either it was already pre-downloaded or it's something. Ah, bouncing pads. If you shoot them, it shoots back. By which I mean it bounces back straight into your face and it deals damage back. So don't damage yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Now we go through a lot of little tunnel areas. Full of little tunnel areas. Shoot through the walls. Are there really nothings here? Ah, there's one thing. There we go. It takes 2 hits. Maybe purple thing is double damage? Actually, it might be double damage, you know? Because, like, it takes, what? 3 shots to defeat one of the later enemies, which means it has to be, yeah, it has to be double damage. Okay, purple potion is double damage, I'm pretty sure now. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. There's a robot on the right side. Say hello to robot. Say goodbye to robot because they are gone now. You will never see them again. These naked guys have a robotic looking face and it is quite something. This room. I remember this very distinctly. I will destroy all of you. You all must die. There are so many naked men. There we go, they're all dead now. And there's nothing else here. Yeah, this is just a little corner that contains like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 naked men or something. The room is supposed to like be, whoa, there's a key here, there's gambling, there's out of order here as well because it's just out of order. Why is it out of order? I don't know, it just is. I could gamble some more if I really wanted to. Let me try, I mean, might as well, you know. I got 2 coins. Oh, not bad score, not bad at all. Oh, 3 apples, that gives me 4 coins only. If you get the 3 of, whatever you call it, those green things or those clovers, red clovers, you get a lot of coins for that. Unluckily, maybe I'll get to show it off at some point if I get lucky. Maybe I'll also get to buy something interesting. There's also extra lives, which I will not be using them because I have save states. I don't know if I knew I had save states back in the day. I'm pretty sure as a child I did not know that, so I just played through the entire thing without save states. Well, just without saving the game. So if I died, I would lose all of my progress and I would not be able to reload it. This is an 8-ball. It will go inside of you, probably. Will it? Yeah, it will. They also fall down holes like little silly goobers they are. And you, however, you can kind of go past the holes if you hog the wall. Like normally you would fall down a hole, but you can't kind of hog it. And then you don't go through. Hi. You don't come my way. What? Okay. I assume they just like go into you every single time they see you, but no, they stick around for a little bit and then they actually they just watch you like the little stalkers they are. Oh boy, this room. Do you like the naked man room?
Ouch.
Well, this is the naked man room. This is the gay bar. This is where all the gay men hang out.
Ouch.
Oh boy. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I had a sentence in mind and I'm not gonna finish it. Coin. I have 41 coins. I am rich. Walk through this wall to go to the end, but there's also more stuff behind here. Let's go check it out. I forgot what's behind here exactly, but I will find out very soon. There's not a lot actually. At least not so far. Maybe there's more later on. Maybe you get something like health, which would be nice. You do retain your health between stages. So if you were to enter the next room with right now, you would go down to the health that you have. Cloak. Can you... I thought so I could go through here. What is over here? Nothing. More nothing. That is a fuck ton of everything, but not a lot of anything I can actually use. Hi. How you doing? Goodbye. Smell ya never again. Where the hell am I going? Ah, I see. It leads me to a lightning bolt. Once again, I have no idea how to use it. I want to learn how to use it. Hold on. I'm gonna Google this real quick. Oh, the lightning bolt is the range of the weapon. So it makes your weapons shoot farther. That makes sense, actually. I was gonna say, because, like, it does nothing else. So it has to, like, do... I can't select it, so it has to do something. It all makes sense now. I was wondering why my shots felt, like, short when I was playing this game, like, earlier on in the initial levels. Now, everything makes sense. Okay, so lightning isn't that important. What's more important is the weapons that you actually have. Right, well, we're back in the gay bar, and we go through the wall to the end of this particular level. Why are there naked men everywhere I go? Stop.
Nice job.
Thank you. Stop throwing naked men at me. Floor 6. Decisions, decisions. At the end of the floor, there will be a choice of 5 paths to take. Shoot the wrong one and your monster meat. You will find a warp entrance in the room of discs. Your thirst bouncy bullet is well hidden near a door. That is all the hints you get. This music. Boop, 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 boop. I cannot sing for the life of me. This is a interesting little area. There are 5 paths at the end. As you can see, the second one from the left is the correct one. The other ones, maybe not so much. But however, there will be more stuff for you to see later on. I will show you exactly what you're gonna miss. I have everything perfectly in mind. Door number 1 contains a spider, and there's also a spider behind me. Any second now. There will be a spider. There we go. 2 of them even. 3 of them even. 4 of them. Okay. Well, sure. And there's nothing in this room. Just a little healing heal. That's all there is to it. I don't need to use the map because I know exactly what I'm doing. Beyond this door is a warp. Let's go through. Blam. I am now in this room. It contains shoot through thing and a green potion. Green potion makes the enemy projectiles bounce off of you and hit them instead. Very useful for when you are fighting against ranged enemies. Unfortunately, we are in a maze with 0 enemies, so it literally does nothing right now. The game has a tendency to give you the item when you don't need it, and not give you items when you actually need them. It's a little bit weird in that sense. The potions, they also last like 0 amount of time whatsoever, so... like, okay. By the time I go through the portal again, my items are already gone. What am I supposed to do about that? Can I get more items here? Yes, yes, and yes. Okay, good. Hopefully I can retain these items while I go to the portal. There we go. I am now in some other room. Where am I? We are in this room. With more upgrades. Good. Hello. Goodbye. Portal. There we go. And now we rush to kill all enemies that come my way. There we go. Take care of that side. Take care of these spiders. There's nothing behind these ventilators, by the way. There's not. Wait, what? Oh. I killed something through the wall. Okay, that was cool. That doesn't change much in the later stages, but it's cool. Ooh. Hi. How are you doing? This right here is a walking hole. I am not joking you. It's a walking hole. If it walks underneath you... If it walks on... Stop walking away from me, bro. Walk towards me. Walk towards me. Are you gonna walk towards me or not? Hello? Walk into me. Okay, I'll walk into you instead then. There we go. I died in 1 hit. Because it's a literal hole. You will die instantly if you walk into one. So as a result, you should not do that. Close the door. Don't let it escape. If it escapes containment, we are all doomed. It is a scary little enemy, and they will become plentiful down the line. you are not going to look forward to that. I guess they're not overly bad in terms of what they do. Well, then, not like overly mobile. Hi. Hello, how you doing? Goodbye. Smell you never again. Ah, this room, this area, place. This little alcove room contains some enemies and probably something fun for me. Maybe... Ah, lots of enemies. You can shoot them one by one,
Ouch.
which will make your job a little bit easier.
Ouch.
Okay. You know, okay. Why are you all standing still? There we go, and now you're all moving.
Ouch.
It makes it easier when you move. Do enemies have like certain boundaries that they cannot walk past? I'm not 100% sure. There was nothing in this room. Okay, well, is there something? There has to be something through here. Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, lots of health. So this is the health room. You can use it to replenish your health if you're low on health. That is all that room serves. This little area on the top left is a little loop-de-loop. Kill everything before it has a chance to kill me, and our reward will be spider. No, not spider. Although there are spiders, but that's not the reward. The reward comes after. There's more food here. This level is one of those levels that has all the food and yet none of something else.
Ouch.
I can destroy. Excuse me. Don't attack me. Golden key, very useful. Ah, I can do this here, strafing. You see these areas a little bit better, easier. Alright, returning back to where we came from. Bat. That's where we came from over there, on the left. Go around a gigantic circle. Hello, robot man. My shots go further than yours because I have upgraded my, well, my shots are upgraded. Destroy that. How did you not damage me? I don't know. Doors. Hello. And the secret exists right here. It took me a while to find this. I had to use the map to find this. Is there anything around? Ah, there are. Potion. And more potion. And cloak. Very useful. Anything else here? Ah, one more green. Not like it's gonna be very useful anytime soon, but you know what? So be it. Right, well, let's get groovy. Spider is bye-bye. There's nothing else here. I am glad I am making maximum use of my items that I have. Ah. There we go. Everything dies so quickly because they're shooting at me and the shots, they bounce back. Ah, some more power-ups just for me. Is there something behind there? No, this is just a little secret. Well, not even a secret area. You can literally see the door. A little area for power-ups. That's all it is for. And more power-ups. Destroy you. Destroy that wall. And then destroy this wall here. And there's more enemies behind this wall. Destroy everything, and the world will be destroyed. Is there something behind here? No. No, there's not. That's the answer. There's nothing behind there. Alright, we're at the final area in board 6. That's what they call it. It's kind of funny how they call different areas, different things in different games. In some games they're called boards, in some they're called levels, in some they're called something completely different. There's a little secret area here, isn't there? There we go. I knew that. Spider and another spider. Take this. Will be useful. Alright. I am locked and loaded. Where are all the enemies? Is there something behind here? Yes, there is. Ah, more items. Precisely for me. You can't hurt me because I am invincible. Let's just go through. There are things for us to do. There we go. Just delete everything. Delete that and delete that. There we go. Just get everything done so while we can, you know. Delete all the enemies while we have the chance. That is. I'm running out of cloak. I'm sure it's perfectly fine.
Ouch.
This is the split path, by the way. This is the area that the game was like, yo, you should only go down one singular path. And yet here we are getting all of the paths. Because there's money at the end of this. And not any money. 5 money. 10. 10 money. 15. 20. They literally hit 20 coins back there in the form of green whatever the fox. And they just hide it from you. They're like, yo, you're not gonna be a part of this because we told you not to go down the other paths. And as a result, you are going to miss out on all the good stuff. Alright. This is where you can heal yourself up before the final journey if you really want to. And there is one singular cloak here. I'm gonna get that, and now go through the middle one. Is there anything at the end of this? No. There's a gigantic one of 8 balls. This is the room that you really don't want to open. But it doesn't matter to me because it doesn't matter. Destroy the robots. And that is all there is here. The 8 balls, they are very slow and they're coming after me.
Nice job.
Thank you. Floor 7. A-land, Oland, Aland, Aland. You decide. If you see a ghost, take it as a sign for secret passages nearby. You will find weapons to the left and a key to the right of the start. Don't warp too many times and be sure to search the bat caves. Don't warp too many times. Alright, this is a little funny area where you will regret teleporting too much. There's a teleport somewhere. I think the teleport is right here. It teleports you somewhere initially and then somewhere else later. And then if you teleport too much, you will come to regret everything in the universe. Well, regardless, I'll show you what happens later down the line. This is the map area. It's just a gigantic area of maps. So, it said there's a weapon to the left. I initially took weapon on the left as a sign that, yo, there's going to be a power-up on the left. And then by the time you get to the power-up, all the enemies are already dead. But no, it's an actual weapon upgrade. Like a real upgrade. You get one of those red weapon upgrade. Okay. There's a walk-in hole. And a gigantic room full of robots that will get me. I am going to run for my life. Thank you very much. I don't know where the hole was. I was afraid it might come after me, you know. I don't want to fall down any holes. Preferably, you know. The holes, they are bottomless. Be me. Be bottomless hole inspector. The hole is not bottomless. Question mark. Something. I forgot what the 4chan post was about. Doesn't matter. There was a health pack here and it's used up. Did I use it up or did someone else use it up? I don't know. There are some guys here. Is there some health? Hopefully, maybe, probably not. Oh no, there's some power-ups. Temporary power-ups. Just for me. Thank you. I will take them and go by. I can get more upgrades. Let me get them and make use of them immediately, unlike me from my previous run where I just like get them, I play slowly, and then I don't get to make use of all of my items. Let's just rush through some doors, destroy everything before it destroys us, and then call that a job well done. What is at the end here? Nothing. There is... there's a key behind here. In fact, it is not nothing. It is very much a something, and you want it badly. Anything else in this room? No. This room is just here to waste your time, your precious time that you have the cloak active. Money. Out of order. They really should fix up the machines, man. They're constantly out of order. On my way back, there's an extra door here. It contains 2 holes and something that you don't want to be a part of that. Just close the door and pretend I didn't see anything. Those holes, they will eat you whole. Let me close that door as well, just in case. All the doors, in fact, just can never be too sure. You don't want any holes rushing you when you least expect it. 2 robots. Blam blam, blam blam. I can heal here. Let me real quick do that because I will be having a blast very soon. 1 pixel at a time, as I was saying. There we go, max health. And now it is time to go to Hell Zone Hell Pass. Do you like Hell Zones? I like Hell Zones. They contain hell, and hell is where I belong and where I'm inevitably gonna end up once I finish living my life on this planet. There's a secret path. There we go. Just get past here real quick before anything bad happens. Delete my monster enemies, monster friends, monster enemy friends. Bye. That's a spider. Spider. More holes. Holy moly. Please do not do anything bad. I have a... Well, I don't have a wife and family. That is the exact opposite that I have. Ah, there's one more enemy. Where did you come from? I don't know. Green thing. This would have been useful for attacking all of the things that had range. Oh, okay. Well, that certainly existed. Okay. Well, anyway. Anything behind here? Coin. Oh, and another guy that wants to attack me dead. I'm gonna make use of this. They are trying to attack me and they can't attack me. They are invulnerable, so... Okay, how did I... Genuinely, how did I survive that? I don't know. I did not deserve to survive that. There's one more, like, path through here. Yeah, there we go. There we go, and that's the path. That's the ghost. Just run away from it. Pretend it doesn't exist and it cannot hurt you. Probably. Hopefully. You know what? That was a good run. There, I did not take any damage. No damage was taken. I don't... Well, I took more damage from that singular bat than the entirety of that whole charade. This is where strafing comes to use. Ow, 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 ow. I went too far. I am sorry. I did not mean to go that far. My bad, honestly. There we go. Strafe a little bit, and none of these have a key on them. Normally when I played as a child, I went like backwards or forwards and maybe something like that. Ah, the last one has a key. There we go. The golden key is now mine. I will take this and run to the opposite side of the universe. Get a coin. What's in the center? Ah. Why? I mean, okay. Sure. Why not? You know what? Why not? Sometimes things, they just exist and you are not supposed to question them. The more you question things, the less the world makes sense. But also it's fun to ask those questions. I have 89 coins. God damn. If I can get 11 extra coins, I can buy myself a new upgrade. What are these shadows? I don't know what they are. They just kind of exist. We're not gonna question them too much. Maybe there was a murder there. It's a murder mystery. The door... Ah, a couple more coins and a bit more health as well. There we go. And I do believe the thing we're looking for is on this side. I am correct. I need 10 coins. If you spend all of your coins before you get here, you are dead forever, and that's the warp. Now, as the game said, don't warp too much, otherwise you might die forever. So, be extra careful. Get the cloak and then get out before the hole has any chance to make you regret all your life choices. Spiders, get more power-ups. I think these are all these areas are for. A couple of power-ups. Yes, they are. Where even are these? I genuinely did not see them on the map when I looked at it earlier. I was wondering if I would be able to see it again at some point. Well, anyway. This is where you're supposed to be. Now, let me show you what happens if you go through the portal one more time. Yeah, you see this? This is where you don't want to be. In the get lost zone. Alright, can I make it past here? Hopefully, maybe I... Oh, I'm holding forward and it's not... You know what? Let me do this. Backwards a little bit. Can I go through the portal? I can! And I'm back here. So you're not dead forever. It's just difficult to come back from a situation as terrible as that. Okay, well, fair enough. You're not dead forever if you go through the portal too many times. It is possible to save yourself, but it does require effort, so... Effort? No. Effort is not for me. I do not want effort. There is nothing in this room, is there? Yeah, no, there's not. Well, there's a couple of apples in a hole. And that is everything that's here for you. And it's, well, the apples are for you. Everything else, it's just living its life literally in Lava Island. I tried some alliteration. I did not find a lot of L words immediately. I love alliterator. It's alliterative, right? When like all the words start with the same letter. Ah, more coin. Well, I still don't know what those green things are. Like they're like green hazelnuts. I mean, I guess hazelnuts are kind of expensive in the modern world. And they probably were back then as well, so it makes sense, but like... I feel like that's not what they are, you know? I'm a little bit confused about that. It says, shoot this wall. And now I have to be a little bit careful not to release the wall. Ow. Stop being a guy. I do not respect guys who shoot purple balls at me. Why is it purple balls exactly? That seems such a random thing to throw at you. Hi. Have you been put in timeout? What are you doing here? What did you do? Do not enter, be aware. Ah, it's this room. Hello. What are you doing? The robots. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You know what? Let me come this way. I can delete them easier from here. No, they don't even come this way. Well, I guess ow. Why are you... Don't come inside me. I do not want to be having anything inside of me right now. Or ever, really. Unless it's good food. That, you can shove that in my mouth. Everything else, though, keep it away from me, you know. There we go. An enemy room. I believe this is the final room of this particular board / floor. I think floor seems like a better word for this. I know the game calls it a board, but floor just sounds better. A funny story, I abused the backspace button a lot as a child. I mean, not as a child.
Nice job.
Thank you. Floor 8. Out in the open. This new type of floor has no visible outer wall, but if you stray too far from the center of the maze, you will be prevented from going further. Once you have the keys, you will have to backtrack to near your starting point to find the exit. Whoa. This area I distinctly remember. Are these music songs, tracks, original, or are they like recreations of something like a song that exists? I'm genuinely not 100% sure, you know. Alright, well, there are no outer walls, but if you try to go too far, you will be punished by... Well, you won't be punished, you can't go too far. Hello. What are you doing? Walk through the wall. Do I want to... Well, I deleted a guy before I went there, so... Make of that what you will. Green potion. I get to use that to bounce back the bullets that are thrown my way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Not even. The guy shot 2 shots at me, and as a result, it went down to 1 HP for me. Why do you exist? I don't know. What did that even do? I guess it just exists for the sake of existing. It's like, yo, I'm a target. You can shoot at me and you can feel good about it. And I make a funky, satisfying sound or something, and that is everything. There's something behind there. Can I? Fuck. Well, we're gonna pretend that never happened. My last save is like God knows where, so I'm gonna pretend that never happened. I am back at full health now though, and that is good. Let me... I can go through this now. This is 1 coin that is like not even worth going for, but I went for it anyway. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, I was thinking about saving, but my brain was too slow for my brawn. And then I just like went and died. Goddamn. My brawn too fast for the brain. That's a thirst. Never happened before. Right, well, that goes outside. There's a bit of a... I can delete that wall to gain access to a couple of upgrades that I can use and abuse to my fullest extent, hopefully. Take that, take my green potion, and then go by my way. Another green potion. Nice. Delete everything before you have the chance to delete me, because things, they delete you very fast in this world. Delete the robot, delete more robots. Hello, robot, please stop being a robot. I mean, you can't stop being a robot, but like, you can try your best, you know. Okay. I have a green potion, which means you cannot... Well, I was gonna say you can't shoot me, but you can go inside me, and I don't want you to be inside me, as I said already before. Not a particular fan of people that come inside me. Not like that's ever happened, but you know. Coin. It would be really nice if I had a soda machine somewhere. I can buy myself upgrades. Upgrades, people. Upgrades. Okay. In my initial thirst run, I had a hard time finding the place where I want to go here, because you need keys, and it's like it's an open air exhibit. There's lots of open air, and there's like houses around. You see like house. Ow. Can you fucking mind, bro? I'm looking at the map here. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened to me earlier as well in my thirst run. There's like houses around, and there's the central area. Yo. Alright, let's go see what we can find. There's more stuff this way. Yeah, there is. And lots of food here as well. I can respect that. I like me some good food. And I need some good food because I am low on health. Goddamn. Spider. Delete all of you. Goodbye. There's not a lot of enemies in this game. Although I think there is, if you like get far enough in the game, there might also be some extra enemies. Some in like episode 2, I think there's goblins and whatnot. I've seen it like once or twice, but I haven't gotten a good look at them, you know. Hello, you must die. Goodbye and goodbye. Anything out there? No. And yeah, as you can see, you try to go too far and you can't. This is as far back as I can go. If you try to go much further, the world will stop you. There was something around here somewhere, wasn't there? Ah, yes, there is. No, that's not a thing. That's a if you want to shoot at it and die, you can. You probably shouldn't though. Just a personal recommendation though. I'm not gonna stop you if you really want to do that. Although you really shouldn't, you know. Yeah, you need to find keys to go in houses, and I don't know where the keys are. Okay, I think the key is like left. One of these houses on the left side contains the key that I'm looking for, I think. Is it this red brick house? It might be. Let's see. Is it this one? Okay. Hi. Let me delete you first before you come after me inevitably and then destroy my face. Shoot this wall. No, I don't think this is the one. Yeah, no, it's not. It's one of the other ones. It's like further away. Hi. You're just kind of behind me there. Were you enjoying my rear view? Is that what you were doing? I don't respect rear view exhibitors. Ah, there's you can see a hole through that hole. That little gap. Delete you. Lots of bats. Delete all of you. There's a lot of guys outside and you will take a lot of damage. You will take a lot of damage. That is a fact. I have taken a decent amount of damage. I even died once, but like that was my skill issue on my behalf. There's something here in there. Yeah, there are. There's some couple of coins. This is the most AIDS coin collecting I've ever done in my life. Excuse me, I'm trying to collect coins here. Would you fucking mind? How very rude of you. I do not respect people that are rude straight to my face. I think we've seen almost all of the enemies in this particular level, outside at the very least. Around like the central area. Oh, okay. Can you stop attacking me for 2 seconds? Thank you. Where am I supposed to go exactly? I think... Ah, here's an area that I want to be a part of. There we go. Blam, 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 blam. Now, where am I going? Ah, this is the place where I want to be, actually. Money. And there will be a enemy and an out of order on the right side. Out of order. It's out of order. You can't use it. Silver key. There we go. We got silver key. We can now go through silver doors. One of those silver doors will contain gold of key. Key of gold. And that allows us to make progress in this game. What's behind this door? Just a guy? Okay. Take this while I can. Although I think at this point there's not enough enemies to make any use of this. But maybe there's 1 or 2 enemies still left. Maybe, you know. Just maybe. Can I go through this? No, I cannot. Ah, there are a couple more enemies left. Okay, not... Ah, there we go. Delete while I can. Any more enemies here while I'm out here? Yeah, no, that's all of the enemies. That's where I came from right there. Which means silver key can be used to open silver door. This is an important area for us to go through. It contains the golden key, I do believe, if I am correct. Couple of enemies. Don't pay too much attention to them. What's behind here? Out of order again, man. They need to fix their vending machines. What is this, fucking McDonald's? Ah, portal. Portal leads us to where we want to be. Hi. Goodbye. 140 coins to my name. Oh, by the way, we got a sunflower. It bounces back across walls if we bounce it. It's pretty great. It like bounces. Is it a precise bouncer? Yeah, it is. It does an actual precise jump. It doesn't do any more damage though, which is the only downside. And I don't think getting more of them does any more damage either. Lots of food here in case you do get a lot of damage, which you probably did. So that is everything here for me. Go through the portal again and we are back out. The game told us to go seek back indoors once we get the key of gold. But there are more things for us to see before we go there. So let me do that first. I don't know what there is to see, but there is something to see out here. So let me go get that first. Exploration. It's an exploration game, you know? Well, it kind of. It really isn't actually, but you are rewarded for being fat. Hello. You are rewarded in this game for being fast, as you can tell by the timer on the bottom left. The more time you spend, you lose some of your points. There was nothing here, bro. What the hell? Okay. Oh, there's a little gap outside here. The left side leads you nowhere, just ventilators. The right side, however, leads you to an actual fuck. An actual fuck is where it leads you to. Fuck. Okay, well. This was not a good trade. Oh, by the way, there's a blue cloak. I don't think you can actually get those normally. You absolutely need to buy them from this shop to make use of them. And I think the same thing might apply for missiles, actually. Which is why they are the only ones in blue, because they can only be bought with coins. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, we're not making it out of here alive, so we're gonna get a gray cloak. I guess that brings a good moment to talk about the blue cloak. What does the blue cloak do? Apparently, it makes you damage things if you're inside of them. If you run inside of an enemy, it will die. Like slowly, I think. Maybe. How quick does it kill things anyway? I don't know. I've like never used it. Because I haven't used it. I did not use it as a child. And I did not use it in my last playthrough either, so I guess we will never find out. It's golden secret key. Hi, how are you doing? I'm glad I have a cloak, cause otherwise I would be dead right now. There we go, that's the level.
Nice job.
Thank you. Floor 9, passages. Passage, my sassage, up your... fuck, I messed it up. You will find the gold key in the disc room. The locked silver door is near the start of the floor. Be nice to those pictures of Ken because they could hurt you. Pictures of Ken, you say, and that they will hurt you. Curious. I'm glad I still have the cloak for like 5 seconds in this level. That's the map right here. It's a gigantic mess, but it's really simple. You spawn here. The exit is right here, somewhere, I think. However, to get there, you have to go through all of this here first before you can get there. Here is a Ken Silverman. If you shoot at them, ouch, they will hurt you because they don't like the fact that you shot them. They think you're a big meanie and you should not do that. That's the table place. Hi. That's where you want to go at the end. We can't do much there just yet though. We need to explore all of the other areas there. So let's go ahead and do that. Aren't I glad to have played this Thirst one time before? Okay, I am dying. They do say that you know what? I'm gonna show you. Backspace. Blam, 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 blam. I can backspace all of my health back. There you go. Can you use that forever? I don't know. Anyway, I'm full on health again. What was that one? Forsen glass? Okay, I forgot exactly what the emote on Twitch is for cheaters. Valid. Okay, it's what was it emote actually? Genuinely, I kind of forgot. It was something about something. Health. Good. I desperately needed that like a couple of seconds ago when I was in the middle of all the enemies. Hi. There's nothing behind there. Just one purple potion. Is that it? That's it. Okay. Great. I came all the way out here for one singular purple potion. Not a particular fan, but what are you going to do, I guess? Well, I've been all around the world here. Where I have not been, though, shoot you. I have not been here, though. I got a cloak here. That would have been really useful before. I should have gone here first. I forgot there was a cloak there. Well, you live and you learn, as they say. However, I will not get to use this information ever again, because I am never coming back to this game once I've beaten it, probably. Unless I'm like 80 years old or something, then I'm like, hey, get game, I want to play some video games. I don't want to look forward to that. Not a particularly fond future that I want to look forward to, but that's a future awaiting all of us, unless I can somehow defy fate. Hopefully, maybe one day I can do that, but for now, that's not really a thing. Hi. Okay. You got destroyed. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Can you stop doing that, please? Destroy you fast. I was gonna say, if you shoot me right after my green potion runs out, I swear to God, I'm going to throw hands physically. I'm going to enter the game. I'm going to insert myself in the CD-ROM and enter the game. I should probably run through here, right? No, there's nothing. There's nothing here? Really? I thought there was going to be, like, cloaks and stuff behind here. Never mind. Unless there are and I just did not shoot the wall. No, I don't think there are. Oh well. Whatever, I guess. Whatever, I guess. Walk through this wall. Hello, how are you all do? Hello, everyone. How are you do? Good, thank you. I wish I was a bird. God. Okay, alright, okay. Fantastic. Everything is shooting at me. Please cease. Cease this instant, preferably. You know what? Actually, that's fine. You can shoot at me all you want because I am invulnerable. You cannot shoot me. I have green potion on my beneath. I have showered myself in the green goo and I am happy about that. I guess. Alright, here we go. Golden Gate leads us to a gigantic fucking spider playground. This is where all the spiders reside. This is the spider cave in Terraria, and the spider caves in all other video games that have spiders and caves and spiders in the caves. That's a gigantic fuck ton of spiders. They were like... I believe I asked someone to count the number of spiders in this room. I think that's like 40 or something. It's a crazy amount. And there's more. You think that was it? No, there's more. Ah. Purple potion. This will come in handy probably. Just a little bit. Oh boy. This room. Exciting room. I love when my rooms run at 2 frames per second. And that's not even a joke. Ah, you saw it right there? That robot took 3 hits instead of 5 like it normally would. That is the power of the purple potion. Destroy spider. This is a little crazy room. Because there's a lot of Ken around and Ken will hurt you if you shoot it. And there were also enemies in this room, which means if you tried to shoot at the enemies and you missed, you would hurt Ken and you would hurt yourself. Alright, time to go all the way back to the beginning of this area. I never went around the right side here. Also, you can run into the bouncy things and then bounce against them. It's kind of funny. Anyway, we're back at the beginning of the area. We can take a quick look at the map so you can see exactly what happened in this world. We went left. This was the little area with the cloak. This was the little side area. And then we went all the way around to all of the areas and all the way through the spider cave into Ken room. And I believe that is everything in here. Yes, that is correct. We have explored effectively everything. In fact, I think it is everything. Now let's just go to the end. What is this room? Hello? Ah, spider room. For those who like spiders. Spiders, I know a lot of people like fear spiders because like, ew, spider, but I genuinely think spiders are kind of cute. They're little 8-legged creatures. I mean, obviously if it's like a big, potentially poisonous spider, venomous spider that is, then obviously I'm going to fear it as well because like, you know, my life is kind of on the line here. I don't want to run into a spider that's gonna kill me dead. That would not be the fate that I wish upon myself. So obviously I would fear that, but like otherwise, the spiders are just funny little eight-legged creatures. That's all. Alright, a couple of enemies in this maze. We are in Ken's Labyrinth, and there is a maze. In fact, I'm pretty sure of one thing. What am I saying? During this area in my thirst run, I was talking about how mazes and labyrinths are different. Apparently, according to the definitions, a maze is one that has dead ends and splitting paths. A labyrinth, however, is a gigantic one-way tunnel that is winding and there's no splitting path. It's a gigantic winding disorienting area. So like the labyrinth in the Greek mythology, the one Minotaur's labyrinth, that was a labyrinth. There was a gigantic path through a convoluted area but if you follow it all the way to the end, there's only one path. You can't get lost. You can't go in circles. That is not a possibility there. Ow. This area looks very similar to the final area in the game. You will get to see what it looks like very soon. In fact, it is the very next board, as they say. All the health in the universe, thank you. Is death awaiting me? Why is it giving me so much food? I don't know. Maybe there is a bit of damage incoming, but not too bad. There's multiple golden gates. Why? I don't know. And that's the exit. Blam.
Nice job.
Thank you. Prepare to die. Floor 10. Underscore, and taxes. I believe that's a reference to death and taxes. The two things that will forever be real. And something you have to worry about. Zorko, a fat orange troll thing, even the game has no idea what it is on this boss floor. Make sure to look for secret passages. Without them, you will have a hard time defeating Zorko. If Zorko is killed, the board may undergo some changes. Take the thirst path you see after its defeat. Now, let me say real quick. Wasn't there something about Zorko in this? No, it was Zogar, not Zorko. What's with the epic MegaGames and their tendency to name everything starting with Z? Anyway, I want to gamble a little bit. I want to get to 200 gold, preferably. So let me save and get 200 gold. Yo, 3 lemons. That gave me like nothing. Hey, 3 lemons again. Hey, 3 apples this time. Oh, whoa. Okay, that's a lot of money. Wasn't as much as I thought. I think the green dots are worth the most. And I think the money things are worth the most. The green dots are worth the second most. And then those red clothes are worth the third most. Pretty sure at the very least. You know, it's funny. As a child, I used to love using this machine. Because I just thought, whoa, you can get rich very quickly if you get lucky. But I'm pretty sure as a child, I didn't even know that I was running out of money as I was using it. Like, I kept on using the slot machine until I could no longer. And I was like, I don't know why I can't use it anymore. Did it break or something? I don't know. Oh, I can't buy them. That's why they're blue. Okay, never mind. I was gonna get 200 gold in order to show what the missile looks like, but I guess I'm not gonna do that because I can't do it. Well, that is unlucky, bro. Well, so be it, I guess. No missile showcase in this particular video. Lots of bats here. This is the final area of this episode 1, by the way. There are the walls, they are filled with this screaming guy. who I presume is Zorgo, the guy that the level introduction screen warned us about. This level also has no map. I checked. There's no map on this, so it's just a gigantic little fighting arena in the center, as well as something else. I mean, just lots of winding areas on the edges. That's about all there is. Alright. Here you're gonna heal and get a lot, and I mean a lot of cloaks. So this area is mostly so you can stack up on cloaks so that you can never die. The other potions and stuff, they will run out before you even get the chance to use them on anything. Which is unlucky, but such is life, I guess. Right, well, we're back here now. This is the final level of episode 1. Let's go. There's a bat here, and another bat probably around here somewhere if you go forwards. The game says something about the bats like blending in, but genuinely speaking, they don't. They don't blend in. I don't know what the game was talking about. The bats are very clear on my screen. Maybe they used to blend in on like older screens or something, or maybe they just thought that, you know what, bats are kind of thin, so people might not see them. Anyway, this is the fighting arena. This is where you fight Zorgo, the boss of this area. Where are they? Don't worry, they will show up. There they are. This is Zorgo, the goblin thing, as they called it. Even the devs don't know what this thing is. It's a weird guy that constantly shoots shots at you and you will take a lot of damage. Fortunately, I have a cloak, so I won't take any damage. There you go. Get LARPed upon. Oh, okay, you turned into a head. You are ahead of the curve. Don't be too ahead, otherwise you might, I don't know. Insert pun here. Alright, you should be dead any second now. Please. Okay, I don't want to kill you too fast, but I'm gonna save my game right here. Just in... There we go. Save the game. This is my dog. Their name is... What exactly? Their name is Sparky. Sparky is a dog. If you shoot the dog, they're not excited about that. You can't interact with them. You can only shoot shots at them. They are not very happy about that. So this portal spawned right after we killed the final the boss. However, there is another portal somewhere around here. In fact, it is where is it? It's around here somewhere. I know that for a fact. Where is the portal? Let me... It's gotta be around here. There it is. This is the second portal. This portal spawns out of nowhere, and now it's just over here. If you go through this portal, you are in Game Overland. You are stuck in prison forever. That right there is where the correct portal is supposed to lead you to. And instead, you are stuck here forever. That's what the game meant by pay attention to your surroundings and what changes. Otherwise, you might be stuck forever. This, though, is the right portal. Search for Sparky. Art by all of those guys. Ken's Labyrinth. Congrats. You win. Or do you? You have fallen into your doom. You finished episode 1. Help, you're fallen. Thank goodness you found Sparky. Not only is he a cute little fella, but you now know he possesses superior intellect. Of course, that incredible intellect doesn't do much good when you're only 1 foot tall, so he's going to have to rely on you to get him out of the labyrinth and eventually back to Earth. Seeing as you spoiled the Zogarians' fun and games, they're not about to let you go back to Earth without a struggle. But both of you seem to be caught falling down this awful hole with no bottom in sight. Of course, you will reach the bottom and there will be plenty of surprises there. But you'll find it all out in episode 2 of Ken's Labyrinth. In that episode, you'll have Sparky Boy on your side all along the way, unless you're dumb enough to lose him, to help you and dole out a little Sparky's revenge. Episode 2. Hive. The silver key is found in a secret passage. With it, you can unlock and enter other secret passages, one of which contains your third heat seeker missile. Sometimes there will be a secret passage within another secret passage. You may view the full second episode story under the story menu. What does it say here? I guess we'll read that in actual episode 2 playthrough. I'll leave that be for now. I'll save the game here. There we go. Save the game. We have now caught up to my initial playthrough. There we go. N1, N2, N3. There's 3 endings? Oh wait, I think they're... I don't know. These things just came along with my version of the game that I got. I guess they're just created for the sake of creation, so you can play through them if you really want to. Anyway, we are now in episode 2, which we are not gonna play in this episode because this video is quite long. It's kind of funny because I saw some guy play this in like 3-minute episodes, 1 board per episode. It was like an hour and 30 minutes total. I think my first episode was actually like almost 2.5, maybe even 3 hours long. But now I did it so much quicker, in like 2 hours or something. Which means this playthrough was a lot faster, and as a result, you get the better experience in the end. However, when episode 2 comes along, it's gonna be different because I have no idea what I'm doing in episode 2. Just as a... Whoa, there's more enemies. Jesus Christ. Can I see what episode 2 looks like? Why are there so many enemies? Wait. There's a beehive, isn't there? Yeah, there's a hive. I need to attack the hive. So enemies continuously spawn until I defeat the hive. God damn. Is there any map like immediately nearby? Oh, blue cloak. I want to use this real quick because I think that'll be fun. Yeah, you can kill things by running into them now. God damn. Let me look for a map for 2 seconds. I'm not finding any map anywhere, but this blue cloak is pretty cool. I want to use more of that in the future, but anyway. We're gonna leave this episode here because I don't want to play this episode. This has been Ken's Labyrinth episode 1. Come here, Sparky. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Perhaps I might come back to episode 2 at a later point in time. I don't know when. Probably not immediately, but I guess we'll see. Wait, my blue cloak is still around. Why? Does it stay? I think it stays on you forever. That seems OP. Oh, anyway, whatever. This has been Ken's Labyrinth episode 1. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys another time. But until then, of course, take care, everyone. Goodbye.